Firmware updates. A firmware update is made available to release new features, fix bugs, and improve or refine the product more. If you are having issues with our product, often the first thing we will recommend is you to upgrade to the latest firmware. Updating is done in 3 easy steps. First, get to the control panel and make sure the WiFiRanger is online with an internet connection. Second, click the Check for Updates link. If it changes, there's an update available. Third, click the update link and wait 10 to 15 minutes. Get to the WiFiRanger control panel and make sure it is online. Next, click the Check for Updates link in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Depending on the firmware version you're on, you will either see a pop-up window or a scrolling bar indicating it is checking for updates. If an update is found, the link will change. In firmware versions 4.4.1 and below, a page refresh may be needed to see the updated link. Once the update link is changed, click the update link again, and then click OK in the pop-up window if it comes up. When the update is started, the normal WiFiRanger control panel will not be accessible until the update is completed or timed out and rebooted itself. During this time, it is very important to not unplug, power down, or reboot the WiFiRanger unless it has been greater than 15 minutes. Watching the lights on the WiFiRanger is a very good indicator of telling whether the update is running or not. If the update is running, usually the lights will all flicker on and off at the same time. When the update is complete, all the lights will go off of the WiFiRanger to show that it has rebooted. The light should return back to normal after it's finished applying the firmware and completing its first boot up on the new firmware. Eventually, the upgrade page will return to the control panel automatically after the upgrade attempt. If the upgrade page is still showing after 15 minutes, close out of the upgrade window, check that you are connected to the WiFiRanger, and connect back to the control panel. When the control panel is returned, check the firmware version in the top right corner to see if the update went through successfully. It is also a good idea to clear temporary internet files or cache in your web browser to get the new display changes in the control panel, such as better font sizes and better colors. A few upgrade tips is to always upgrade on a stable internet connection. If the connection is going up and down, the upgrade will probably not go through. Always try again if the firmware doesn't go through the first time. Lastly, read the new user manual or release notes for all the firmware changes, bug fixes, and new features. Thank you for watching. More training videos can be found on our site at www.wifiranger.com.